We are packing for our trip to Cairns, and I thought to put a little twist on it and make it a bit fun, we would answer some questions that you guys have asked over on Instagram. It can be pretty bossy sometimes. How did everything go after the family wedding, and how are you both feeling? So, people that I am reconnecting with, it went great. Yeah, I mean, when you go and put yourself in those environments, there is the potential to not feel accepted, and yes, I did feel like that from particular people, which I think was kind of but also what do? You just gotta rise above it, and at least now I know where I stand. Okay, moving on.
Yes.
Purple one, please. I know, I want to bring the big one. Is that good? It's 4 days. Isn't that good? Nah. Hello guys, good afternoon.
That's not carry-on.
Is it carry-on only?
Yeah.
No, it's not, is it?
I'll just check the ticket. I'll have a look on the ticket.
Okay. Good afternoon guys, if you cannot tell. We are packing. We are packing for our trip to Cairns. Literally tomorrow is our last day. And then we leave, and today the kids aren't home, so we were like, let's try to get it done today now while there is no kitties inside the house, make it nice and easy. And I thought to put a little twist on it and make it a bit fun, we would answer some questions that you guys have asked over on Instagram.
Checked baggage must be checked in before you go. It will not be carried onto the aircraft.
Yeah, so we do have checked in?
No. Yeah, we do. So
Yep.
it's underneath.
Yep. What's the weight limit for the checked in?
20.
Beautiful. I'll probably just make it fit. I'm the biggest overpacker. Something that I would like to say that I've been working on, but I honestly have not.
The biggest question is...
Where's my suitcase?
Yeah.
I thought it was on top of Milla's cupboard. Is it underneath some things? We have not started in the best direction. Our suitcases are actually at Kurt's mum and dad's house, but I'm very glad that we've realised it now because we can go pick it up before tomorrow, and tomorrow's our last day before we go away, so I feel like tomorrow's gonna be a little bit hectic, plus we have the kids here. So at least we can just go get them this afternoon, and we'll still get everything out ready to go. We'll just make little piles, you reckon, on our bed, babe?
Yeah.
And then when the kids get home, we might just take turns going up and actually like packing it all in there. Okay, dokie. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh, 5 hours later. Finally, are you ready now?
I've got to get my shirt on.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the questions. So, how did Kurt propose to you? I'm gonna let you tell the story actually. But go into detail, please.
I took it on a mountaintop.
No, you did not.
I got home from work and I was like, gosh, it's a nice afternoon. And then I had the ring, obviously. Yes, and we walked down there and I was like, oh, if it's windy down the beach, I'm not going to do it. And I got down there, no wind. So then pressure was on, so I had to do it.
Do you want me to tell it from my perspective? So from my perspective, Kurt got home in the afternoon and he was running a little bit late because you went to pick up the ring, so that's why you were running later getting home. And he was like, I was very heavily pregnant at the time. And he's like, hurry up, we're gonna go down, walk down the beach, we're gonna go for it. And I was like, oh, I can't really be bothered. I remember just feeling like I was so tired. I was like, I just want to like hang. I was like, anyway, he's like, hurry up, rushing me. And I remember I turned to you and I was like, stop rushing me. Like, why does it matter? And it's because like now, obviously you didn't want to miss the sunset.
Yeah, I
like now I know that, but I remember being so like frustrated and walking down and I was like, oh, it's so annoying. Like, why is he like getting me to rush so much? I had my tracky dacks, my hoodie, my glasses on, do you remember? Yeah. I was just like so in my element of relaxing at home. And then always happens when you don't expect it. I was not expecting it whatsoever.
Yes, I knew.
Like and you always said to me, Kurt always said, he's like, I'm always gonna do it when you least expect it. Yeah. And I honest to God, like I had no idea at all. I would have put like a little bit more effort into my appearance, I think. That day, like looking back at the photos. Oh my gosh. When is Linky starting big school? Linky starts big school next year.
After Christmas.
How do you feel about that? You're not even in the video, babe.
I know, I'm trying to pack too.
Okay, there we go. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's good. It's going to be good for him. He's at the age now.
He seems very ready.
They're like just getting a little bit more annoying at home. No, well they just want to do more.
Yeah, he's like bored. That's what you're trying to say.
Like he's not, because we play with him, but he's just like...
He just wants to non-stop do something. So like if we go hey, Regan's down napping now, like I'm gonna get back to some emails or whatever. Like he used to be able to like sit down and like chill, and now he just wants to like go all the time.
Yeah.
So he seems very ready. I will agree with you.
I reckon he's ready.
Yeah, I do totally agree with that one. What job do you think your kids will have in the future based on their personalities?
Millie probably a teacher now. A teacher, and then I just got fireman, policeman, or ambulance because that's all Link talks about. And then I don't know with Rex.
I think Milla will be like, I could see her. Yeah, I could actually honestly see a teacher too, like a vet or a teacher. Something just like caring and like helping people out. I could see Linky honestly like working at Crumbin Wildlife Sanctuary. In his little outfit, like helping all the animals. He'd just be in his absolute element.
It's hard to like say.
And Regan, she's just gonna be on stage somewhere. Comedy or like singing, dancing. That's just for right now at her age and her personality that I can see so far. She's just so like, or like literally being the CEO of company. She won't take from no one. So she'll be really good at bossing people around, I think. She's so funny. What is something you are most proud of each other for this year? P.S. Love you guys.
I'll probably stay with me.
Staying with you?
No. I'd probably be say Keiara's growth and maturity. Learning and all that.
Thanks, babe. I would honestly say probably the same for you. I feel like people obviously don't see it much over here, but I feel like while I've been putting a lot of effort and energy into learning, I feel like you've been doing the same. Like you really have. And
I'm a quiet learner.
Yeah, I like seeing you grow. It's really it makes me really proud.
I mean, listen to this Grow and Glow podcast.
Been serving you very well. What is the best tip you have with communicating in your relationship? Wait before you feel like you have to say something. Like give it a few hours, let it digest. A lot of the time now, if I have something that I want to say to you, I wait till the next day. Like there was the situation the other day where I was like a bit frustrated, and it was the following day. Then I was like, hey, you know when that happened yesterday? Made me feel that way. It's all good. Like,
and then she just gets me from surprise. I'm like, oh, I've passed that.
No, because I feel like I can say it in a way that it actually sinks in, and a way that I'm proud of. I'm not screaming or yelling or getting angry. I'm actually just having a conversation with you.
Yeah, to be probably. Yeah, just a bit of compromise too here and there.
True that.
True that.
True that. Remember when everyone used to say that? True that. That was like a full thing. Do you remember?
Oh, is it?
I'm not doing much packing. I've done my undies, and that's pretty much.
I'm getting like nervous.
I'm getting distracted. How is your hair growth going? Honestly, guys, it's not best hair today because it's been up. I feel like it's gotten a lot fuller, which is really nice. My only regret was when I went to the hairdressers, and I got it cut and coloured. I feel like I wish I just did not get it coloured, and I feel like it was so nice and healthy. I feel like it's not as healthy since I've had it coloured. I think if I want to grow my hair, I need to treat it well, and I think the absolute worst thing you can do for it is bleach it. So yeah, it's going really well. We just had a few steps backwards when I bleached it, but that's okay. But otherwise, yeah, I've been really consistent with it. Hey, like I've been putting treatments in it, oils, like doing all the bits and pieces. But it does just take time. Like it's one of those things I've been saying to you, hey Kurt, I'm like, oh, it's not right now. It's going to be like this time next year where I'll be like so glad that I've stuck to doing all the things that I'm doing. Yeah. It's like its hair grows so slow. My hair does grow so slow. Your hair grows so fast.
Yes, I do this good hair routine though.
Just shave it.
I scratch it.
Scratch it, heaps. That is good. That's scalp stimulation. I do that during massage. Good. What are the pros and cons of working together?
Oh, I
want to let you go.
Look at her booty every day. No, I don't know, because you can actually come up with ideas when you're not working and go, oh, we should do this tomorrow.
So is that the con or pro?
That's probably the pro. There's nothing really that bad.
I know, but saying what are the best parts and the worst parts of working together?
Sometimes Keiara likes to work more than me, which is the con.
Yeah, I do. But definitely am a little
but
bit
then
more.
The pro is just you make me want to work more too.
So I would say the pros are that like it really is like such a teamwork thing, and it's really exciting like for both of us when we hit like milestones and stuff. And the cons are, yeah, sometimes we have a different working pace. I will say that. But it's good because I feel like you slow me down. I feel like I'm one of those people that before I had you around so much, I feel like I burnt myself out a lot. You guys who have watched for a long time will remember like back in the day, I swear it was like once a month I'd just be having a meltdown because I would burn myself out. And I feel like I have not done that in a long time. Like, yes, I go through phases where I feel stretched, like I did this week. Yep. And I spoke about it. I was like, oh, I'm feeling a bit stretched, but I'm not like crying about it. I'm not like anxious about it. I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm pushing myself, which is fine, but I'm not like pushing myself to the point of like having a meltdown anymore. So I feel like you've really helped me. So that's like it's like a con, but it's kind of a pro too, like, because I feel like it's actually better for me. So I don't think there is much bad. Do you? Sometimes we just annoy each other, maybe, if you're like in an irritating mood and I'm like, go away.
Yes, I mean, that means I annoy you. You don't annoy me. I'm
sure I can sometimes. I can be pretty bossy sometimes. Can't I?
When I want something off you, you're not doing it for me.
What do you mean? I do everything for you.
What's the next one?
Any more house/garden plans? Yes.
The house, I want to fully paint white.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
But you still need to finish painting the screen and the pole out the front.
I'm just waiting until I can get someone else to do the whole thing.
Oh, okay, fair enough. At the same time, makes sense.
And then out the other side near the pool,
we've got a
like
good
a
plan.
big pergola.
But there's the pool. There's that big concrete area. Where the big concrete area is, where there's like literally just a table. Have a big roof go out over there, and then on the fence, we were considering having like some sort of like built-in seating, like Mediterranean style. I guess that is. Is that right? The style that we're wanting, like the arches and the built-in like concrete looking thing on that wall.
Yeah.
And then eventually, you can keep taking the lead now, sorry.
Yeah, then over where the lights are that go across the garden, rip all that out and have that.
Not the lights, but the garden.
Yeah, the garden. And then have a fire pit in there with some seats and...
Like the white.
Yeah, the white, like, it's like a hard stony, but it's like, looks like
little
sand,
mini
but it's
ones.
not.
Yeah.
It's solid.
So as the kids get older, we just don't want to have a fire pit, obviously, just yet. But when they get a little bit older, have like a little fire pit there with the lights, little seating area out there. We talk about plans about the house all the time, don't we?
Yeah.
We're like, we're so excited. And every time we do it, we're like, we're never renovating again. And then we like stop one, it's like 3 years passes and we're like, what can we do now? No idea on when we're going to get any of it done. I said to Kurt, we could just try to like do some of it ourselves. DIY, and Kurt was like... No thanks.
It's just annoying because it does get left up to me to DIY and then the kids are around and...
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, I'll take that on board.
I'll take that on board. You just got a lot more work to do than me. And then...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you're gonna like this one. Have you guys ever thought about getting a pool cover so it's not as much cleaning?
Oh my god. What did you cover your carpet as well before you go to bed?
Put plastic on your carpet. Says he's like having a pool cover. It's like having plastic on your carpet.
It's like
he's like you can't even enjoy looking at it.
It's like having a creepy crawly. I'll vacuum the floor, but I'll leave the vacuum on the floor.
Kurt's fully against like pool covers, creepy crawlies. He's like, you have a pool there, so it's like nice to look at. So every time, like, he will not get a creepy crawly. He's like, nah, it's just clean the pool.
It's 10, 15
We've
minutes.
had this discussion plenty of times before. Because I wanted to get like a heater, and the reason he didn't want to get it heated was because you needed cover on it with the heater. He was like, I don't want to. Plus, it honestly does not get cold enough here that you really need one. And now we're doing our cold plunges. I definitely don't want one.
No.
Yeah. But that just like made me giggle when I read that. I was like, that is so funny. I'm sure you've answered this before, but what course are you doing? If you guys go and watch the vlog from 2 vlogs back, I give like a really big explanation of everything, and I also show you like every single thing that is covered inside the course. So if you're interested in that, you can go and watch that vlog. How did everything go after the family wedding, and how are you both feeling? So the wedding went kind of honestly how I expected. I feel like the people that I am reconnecting with, it went great. It was so nice to see them, and it was like I felt really accepted. I felt really great. Honestly, I was so stoked. And then the people that I was not sure on, it pretty much went the opposite way. I felt very I just literally felt like I was a piece of shit on the ground, to be completely honest. So anyways, those who wanted me to be there made it very comfortable for me, and I felt so grateful. I literally, like when I was saying goodbye to my sister Sienna, I was like crying, because I was like, she just like helped me so much out that day. And then those who obviously did not want to see me there, did not make me feel welcomed whatsoever, even though I was walking in there on my own, and they literally were fine with everyone else, which I think was kind of but also what do? You just got to rise above it, and at least now I know where I stand. And yeah, no hard feelings. Like obviously they're at a certain point in their life, I'm at a certain point in my life. They are not happy with the way things have happened, which neither have I been happy with the way things have happened in the past, but I'm willing to accept that not everyone is perfect, and accept that things have happened the way they've happened, and I'm willing to move on with it with these people who are obviously wanting and trying to do the same thing with me, which is really, really, really nice. But obviously these particular people are obviously just not there, and that is totally fine. It's just like, it just goes to show as well, like I said, who is not wanting to put any effort into even trying. And yeah, it is good. It is good for me to know where I stand. And honestly, I walked away and I felt fine, didn't I? Like, I didn't. I had no bad feelings. I just said to Kurt, I was like, oh, well, at least I know where I stand now. Like, it is as bad as I kind of thought it was. And then the ones that were good, I was like, it's great. Like, it's, you know, it was exactly what I kind of thought. And yeah, I mean, when you go and put yourself in those environments, there is the potential to not feel accepted. And yes, I did feel like that from particular people. But also, you know what? I put my big girl pants on and I showed up, and I was so proud of myself for that.
Pants? You wore a dress.
I was so proud of myself for that. And yeah, I just didn't want to take away from the fact either that day had absolutely nothing to do with me. So yeah, I just kind of stuck to where I felt comfortable and where I felt acknowledged and accepted, and then just kind of stood away from the others. And yeah, all good. No hard feelings. Really glad I went. Like, honestly, so glad that I went. So how do you feel about, you've been asking that too.
Me? What do you call that wing? And you're like, is that like not a feeling?
Just no, yeah, it's great.
Yeah, just like whatever.
Neutral.
I know exactly where I stand, so it's good.
Beautiful. That's good. Okay, moving on.
Yes.
Can we please talk about how kids change your relationship, especially with Miller, your first kid?
It makes it good.
It does, but it also makes it a challenge. It's just an adjustment, I think, right at the start. You're not used to...
This is hard to pack and do this.
I know. I've done nothing.
Like,
I was like, it's going to be so great. We'll pack at the same time. We're just literally doing a Q&A. Yeah, it's just an adjustment. You're used to having a lot of time together, or potentially not much time together. Like, if you haven't lived together and now you're having a kid together, you know, it just depends on your situation, I guess. But just having a new little person to look after. But it also... Once you make it through the sleep deprivation, I feel like it is just the most, like, for us personally, was like super connecting, but I'm guessing everyone's experience is different.
Yeah, I'm sure people are.
One thing you absolutely love about each other.
Oh my god.
What a nice question.
Her body.
I thought you were going to say brains. I was like, thanks.
No, I don't know. I actually don't. I don't like not anything about you.
I know, but it says, what's one thing you love?
Every single thing.
That's not one thing. That's everything.
You're one thing.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe that's not everything. Okay. It's hard. It's a hard one.
Okay.
I like your face. I like your eyes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say, I like how fun you are. Like, I like how you always want to like have fun.
Talking about physical.
She says one thing you absolutely love about each other. I love how much fun. Like, I feel like it's always fun when we're together. I feel like it's always fun when I'm with you.
Oh, I like how happy you are. I was just thinking.
Oh, thanks. That's a good one.
Thinking of.
No, you were off on the wrong track there.
What do you like? You know what I mean? Like, what do you like about him?
Do you have a funny memory in your early days of dating? Like, AKA any funny memories from our teens? Remember when we slept in the car at Toowoomba and it was freezing cold when we slept in the car?
That wasn't funny, but that was like not up my alley, that one.
We slept in the car, went to a party, slept in the car at Toowoomba. We just like drove past this random house yesterday and we're like, remember when we had a party at that? Like, went to a party at that house? Just like funny little stuff like that.
It's not like fun. Yeah, it's just heaps of fun.
Yeah, heaps of fun. It's funny, I feel like we're still like the exact same people, and I feel like
it's not like
it still feels like it's like this, it's just like the same fun, but it's like just different. Like back then it was like drinking and partying and
it's just
bonfires
and just sort of the same
yeah
thing.
Well guys, I'm gonna leave this here. I hope you guys learned something new about us. I got absolutely no packing done. You actually got a bit done.
Wasn't there a talking in there?
Yeah, I skipped that one. I skipped that one. Next time you guys see us, we're gonna be on a flight heading to Cairns. Woo! So exciting. We're actually so excited.
Yeah, I'm actually excited.
I'm so keen. Especially because I've never been there. Like, I'm just so excited.
Yeah, it'd be different if like we're going to Noosa, like we've been there 100 times.
I'd still be excited for that, but yes, it makes it. I think just going on a plane too, like we were saying, together, like just sitting at the airport without chasing kids, like it's just gonna feel so bizarre.
Yeah, it will be very relaxing.
Yep. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.